What's up, brother fam? Welcome back to a brand new whip review. I am back at Audi Wesley Chapel, and today I'm gonna show you the top 10 things that you need to know about the 2020 Audi Q3. Let's ride. Let's take a look at the exterior design of the Q3. So right on top here, you have a nice roof spoiler. Going down, you have fully LED tail lights, quattro badge over here, two reflectors, one on each side. And at the bottom, you have this nice rear diffuser. And the only thing is that you don't have functional exhaust. These are non-functional exhausts. They don't go anywhere. The real exhausts are right here in the back, and they're facing the ground. But overall, the diffuser looks very nice, very sporty for an S-Line car. So moving along to the side, you have some nice cuts over here. They go all the way to the front, starting from the front to the back, whichever way you want to see it. And they look very sporty and make the car look very athletic for an SUV. So right on top, you have this nice chrome bar. You can pretty much fit a cargo on top for extra storage. And you have this nice chrome around the window as well. At the bottom of the door, you have this nice sill. It's fitted so low that you would think it's a skirt, but it's literally a sill at the bottom of the door. And S-Line badge over here, 19-inch wheel. That's what you get on this car. So the cuts, all those body lines are very aggressive on this car and very sporty. So moving along to the front, you have LED headlights with this nice octagonal single frame grille in the middle. This is the newest version of the single frame grille, which is the Audi signature. It looks very nice on this car, very neat, very sporty. And at the bottom, you have this large lip. It looks very sporty as well and fits the design of this car very well. And you have those nice sporty cuts on the side. This design is really good on the Q3. It looks really good. And at the same time, I could compare this to the e-tron. So looking at the cuts on the line, you pretty much would think that that is the e-tron light, but this is the Q3. And it looks very well on this car. So when it comes to dimension, the Q3 is 176.6 inches long, 72.8 inches wide, and 64.1 inches tall. And boom, just like that, I changed the color of the car, just like magic. So before we had a Chronos Gray, now we have a Nano Gray. Two beautiful colors by Audi. So this car runs on 4 independent suspensions and is controlled by the Quattro all-wheel drive system that will keep the car grounded at all times. And this car, you can take it off-road. The 2020 Q3 is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged V4 engine that can produce around 228 horsepower with 258 pound-feet of torque. It is controlled by an 8-speed automatic gearbox with 5 different modes. You have auto, dynamic, comfort, individual, and off-road. So Audi judged that this car can go from 0 to 60 in about 7 seconds, and the fuel efficiency in this car is about 19 miles per gallon in the city and 27 on the highway. Before we get inside the Q3, let's check out the door real quick. So look at this nice design over here around the handle. This is very nice. It's a nice matte silver, and you have a chrome bar that follows through all the way to the handle, and the handle is facing down. It's like a hook facing down. It's very nice design. And you have the speaker over here and a nice huge door bin. And now let's check out the inside. The interior of the Q3 is very comfortable. So they are all leather seats. They are very comfortable. On this side over here, you have a glove box compartment with with decent amount of space, I would say, and you can pretty much fit a good amount of stuff in there, small items. Over here, there is this nice silver finish and the Quattro badge over here. In the middle, you have a 10.1-inch screen, which is the MMI system. It's a touch screen. Underneath it, you have the controls for the climate control. In most recent Audis, you will find another touchscreen at the bottom for the climate control, but this one is the old school version, and you just have the buttons, the wheels to control the climate. And then at the bottom, there is the start engine button. You have the volume knob, some controls over here for a hazard, auto start stop, and you have the drive select, gear selector over here. There is a USB-C connectivity and a regular USB as well for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. In the middle, you have two cup holders. You have 12-volt socket over here and parking brake over there. And underneath this, you have some storage. In most recent car, you would have the Audi fun box, but here you just have storage in this one. On the driver's side, there is the Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus, and you have an all-leather steering wheel, multi-function steering wheel with 3-spoke. And the last thing I want to say is that you have some nice air vents. They're very well designed. It looks very cool in this car, and they have this nice black finish around them. At the front, practicality is not an issue at all. So right now, I have the driver's seat pushed all the way back, and I'm just reaching the brake pedal, and the gas pedal is a little bit further to the right, and I cannot push it all the way down. So right now, I can reach the steering wheel easily. It's fine. I can drive like this. But if you're over 6 feet tall, you're gonna have a nice time driving in this position. And if you're shorter, you just adjust your seat, push it forward, and adjust it however you want to drive this car. But now let's check how it is in the back. Sitting at the back is very comfortable as well because of the comfort seat. As you can see right now, it's very tight. It's because I have the driver's seat still pushed all the way back, so I don't have a lot of leg room left. But when it comes to headroom, you have a lot of headroom, and you have this curve on the roof that gives you more headroom. So if you're over 6 feet, you're gonna have a nice time sitting at the back. But when it comes to leg room, you're gonna have some hard time because it depends on the driver in front of you. So if the driver is shorter and have the driving position a bit forward, then you're gonna have more leg room. But if the driver is very tall and have their seat all the way back, you're gonna have a tight squeeze over here when it comes to leg room. The last thing that we have at the back is two USB-C connectivity for charging purposes. The infotainment system in the 2020 Q3 is very simple. So basically, you have this 10.1-inch screen in the middle. It's for the MMI system. It's a touch screen. You can use it just like your phone. So right underneath it, you have the buttons for the climate control. Basically, you have two wheels, one for the passenger and one for the driver. And at the middle, you have another one for the fan speed. So typically, you would have the Audi front box under the armrest, but in this car, it's just storage. And on the driver's side, you have this 12.3-inch screen. This is for the Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus. So you have information about the car, you have media such as radio, and if you're connected to Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you're gonna see your music over here. And you have phone connectivity for phone calls. You can answer and make phone calls from here. There are three convenience features that I want to highlight in this car. So basically, the first one is the keyless entry. All you gotta do when the car is locked is have your key in your pocket. You approach the car, place your hand behind the handle, and you unlock it just like this. And you have the keyless entry on all four doors. The next convenience feature is the power tailgate. All you gotta do is approach the back, a small kick to the bumper, and it opens itself. And there is a button on the back. You can stop the tailgate at any time, and you can use the same button to close it down. At the back, there is a nice panoramic sunroof, but the last feature that I want to show is the rear climate control. So basically in this car, you have three-zone climate control. You have two at the front, one for the passenger and one for the driver. And you have another one at the back where you can control the temperature independently using this wheel over here. And you can close out the vent as you please. When it comes to safety, this car comes standard with all your airbags, front, knee, and overhead airbag. And then you have blind spot assist on both mirrors. And at last, you have Audi Parking System Plus with a rear view camera. The premium level of this car starts right around $34,000. This one is available at Audi West Chapel for just over $37,000. If you have any questions or inquiries about this vehicle, feel free to contact Maria at Audi West Chapel. She'll be able to help you wherever you are in the country. Alright, Rider fam, thank you so much for watching this review of the 2020 Audi Q3. So if you enjoyed this review, make sure you give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that subscribe button right now. And enjoy the other reviews that we have on this channel. And until we meet again, it was your boy Ceezy. Let's keep riding.